I see you've come back for your daily dose of dingo. Well, you can find this and more alliteration over at my Twitch. Right there. Enjoy the video. We'll see. That's what we're doing today. We're gonna compare Grixis creativity with 5-color creativity, and we're gonna see, is Leyline binding really worth it? At least that's the plan. Alright, get this mountain out of here. I have bigger plans for you, mountain. What's the blue card? Spell Pierce. Prismari Command. Tainted Indulgence. Easy Charm. Urkel's Recall. Mystical Dispute. On Mortigo. See, I'm Team Leyline Binding. I am Team Leyline Binding 100%. But Edward, Mr. Demonic Tutors, is like, Leyline Binding's trash. Why are you playing Leyline Binding? You're just gonna get Besaju'd. I'm trying to explain to him that he's wrong. You're just wrong, Edward. Alright, let me upload the deck list also before I fucking forget. Alright. Go. Modern Grixis. The music's too loud too. How about a single surgical extraction? I don't know. Maybe it's fine. Grixis, bindingless, creativity. Alright. Sorry. Apparently just did not have my shit together this morning. Save. Okay. Morning, Soda. Manny. Yeah, that's fine. You have your Esper Sentinel. If opponent has a surgical, I mean, you have an Emrakul, right? Are you talking about, like, not having a Transmogrify? Because I don't think the list has a Transmogrify. Oh, it does. I have an Emrakul on the sideboard. What's up, Leander? Yep. I'm on a mission to Fatal Push this thing. You just get a mountain. Alright, well, now I get to fetch Steam Vents, probably. I guess I don't have to fetch Steam Vents. Unless I want to play as Tainted Indulgence. Okay. What does Binding get played over? Like Prismari Command, Tainted Indulgence, Persist package. Usually fill it up with Ren and 6 Teferi Binding or something like that. You don't have to play Teferi anymore. Teferi kind of fell off. Am I supposed to Prismari Command this? I don't think so. I think I should save it for a hammer. Well, because I have 3 copies of creativity, I don't think I don't go for 1 here. If they Spell Pierce me, then that's like fine. I might have to block this thing though. I wonder if they have another Spell Pierce. I guess we're gonna find out shortly. No blocks. Got a hammer? No hammer. Huh. Do they have another Spell Pierce? This is interesting. I think I just go for it again. I mean, I could leave a Prismari Command. Like, pop this thing. I think I'm just gonna, like, lose. I'm just gonna go for it. I have a 3rd one in hand anyways. As long as they don't kill me. I think they probably just have Blacksmith skill. I don't know. Here's my 2nd creativity. Cool. I've won the game. I did it. Alright, Alpine Moon for Saga. What else do I even want here? Urkel's Recall? What's good, bread? What's better than Archon? 2 Archons? True. Remember when people used to play Primetime in this deck for some reason? The card that doesn't kill you as soon as it comes down. I guess it's like the Inquisition as well. That is exactly what I said, Freed. I was like talking to Edward and I was like, but you're losing out on Ren and 6. And he was like, why would I fuck around with Ren in 6 when I could just persist in Archon from my graveyard? So, the fuck knows? I know Sundering Titan. I haven't seen a lot of lists play Sundering Titan. I don't know. This list just doesn't have it. I think it's pretty fun to play Sundering Titan. Actually, I don't know what to cut here. I guess I could trim on like Tainted Indulgences. I'm not gonna have that much time to like fuck around and find out. Could also, Is it Charm even good here? Counter target non-creature spell? It's probably fine. Trim an Archon? I agree. I gotta cut one more card. Is it supposed to be just like a Fable? I don't know if that's right. I'm gonna cut a Fable though. What does... Oh yeah. I read that already. Sorry. I could Thoughtseize myself and then persist this Archon. That's something. I don't know if that's a good something, but that's something. That plan just got a lot worse. Sanctifier. Uh-oh. Colossal Dreadmaw. A nice reanimator plan. Well, that's not gonna work anymore. I guess I'm gonna Thoughtseize them for 2 mana. Almost got the wrong land. Another Esper Sentinel, a Hammer, and 2 Sagas. I don't want to take second Esper Sentinel. This is gonna be annoying. Colossal Dreadmaw. Oh, I drew a Stoneforge. Colossal Dreadmaw. What is this? A 6/6 Trampler? Amazing. What'd you get? You got a Cauldra. Prefer not to deal with this Cauldra. Colossal Dreadmaw. I'd never seen that card before. What's up, Pengucci? Hey, Dingo, today I played Judd on stream and I want to congratulate you. It must have taken a lot of skill to 4-0 a prelim with it. Look, all I'm gonna say is that sometimes your creativity opponent doesn't draw creativity and you feel like a Chad. You feel like a king. I'm sorry to hear it didn't go so well. But it needs some work, I think. And it's also Jun, so that's a downside too. I have to make them draw a card. I sacrifice the construct. I hope someone else hypes up Soul of Windgrace again so I can sell it for how much I paid for it. But I thought, that's not Mangu Finance. That's not buy high, never sell. I'm dead to a lot of things. Can't wait to find all the Jun players in leagues now. Don't bully the Jun players. They just have a dream. I'm dead. And that's okay. We'll be on the play next time. I actually have a ridiculous record with that deck, Mengucci. I went 5-0, 4-1, 3-2, 4-0'd the prelim, and then, yeah, that was it. I have a ridiculous record with that deck for some reason. Maybe black-red decks are just my calling. You just gotta have that Reed Duke mentality, you know? Play to all your outs. Never concede. Is Asha good versus Saga? I think it's too slow. I don't know if this is good enough. I mean, it's got a lot of interaction. Who are you, Reed Duke? Couldn't be me. I mean, you know, you just have to have insane mental fortitude when you play a bad deck like Jun. But don't tell anybody that. I'm just gonna play Blood Crypt. I could also just fetch something. I think I play the Blood Crypt if they play an Esper Sentinel, things get weird. Never mind, I'm just gonna play Fetch Land. I'm just gonna fetch up the Xanders. If they play an Esper Sentinel. I get to fetch up the Xanders regardless. It's a lot of fetch. You love all the Jund players that are still like, I wonder what Reed Duke's Jund list looks like when he's just moved on to Yawgmoth. Look, if you have a dream to play Tarmogoyf, you'll take anything. Even the table scraps. Please don't kill me with the Sanctifier. I have no outs to it. Is Leyline binding overrated? I hope to find that out by the end of the stream. By playing Grixis creativity and then playing 5-color creativity. And seeing how each of them goes. I don't want to say no, but Demonic Tutors is over here spouting his mouth like, oh, Leyline Binding is the most overrated card of the new set. I just besage it and get my ETB triggers off of it. It's so bad, I can't believe why people are playing it. He's like old man yells at clouds, you know? So, draw 2, discard 2, make a treasure. Oh boy. Oh, that's good. Not great, but it's something. I would like to find a creativity. That was the best DT impression. I will pay for double your spell pierces. Bring all your spell pierces to me. Hey, Ocean. I'm still an old man that yells at clouds because Jeskai Ascendancy combo isn't playable anymore. That's not true. Last time I played this, where'd it go? Last time I played this, I like 4-1. Turns out all you needed was an offer you can't refuse. But this card's kind of messed up, so. Stoneforge Mystic, yep. That Jund deck desperately needs Necromantia, by the way. I forgot to post that on Twitter. Offer's pretty good in that deck. Because it just like gives you more mana to keep comboing off with Jeskai Ascendancy. Sylvan Awakening. That the card you're thinking of? I should have used this bolt. That was kind of stupid. Because now if they like put a hammer on something, I'm not going to be able to bolt it. But they're probably going to put it on this anyways. So maybe that wasn't that big of a punt. We can unpunt very easily by just drawing creativity. I could attack there. But they have like Gingerbrute and shit. It could give it unblockable, I suppose. But I'm also not going to be able to race the Sanctifier anyways. So I think missing the attack there doesn't make any difference on the outcome of this game. That's a hammer. That's also a hammer. I'm confused. Why do we play a hammer here? I have a pure steel that you don't want to tell me about. Creativity. This is so many lands. I have been 5 lands now. It's a cool lands deck I got there. March my treasure token. Well, I feel like that's just emotional damage at this point. Yep. Okay. Don't play a pure steel. Well, that's just kind of fucked up. Don't hold priority and equip a hammer. That's also kind of fucked up. Alright, we lost. This hand's just terrible too. Oh my god, that's so many Archons. Sure. I'm not gonna cast a spell until turn 3, and I'm proud of it. Any of the green 0 mana, 1 mana, 2 mana artifact deletion. What's that new one that people have been playing? It's like something with kicker. 1 in the green, and it's like 1 in the black to kick it to exile any permanent instead. I think that card's really good. Like, was it Terra Sunder? I think it's called. That card seems great. Very interested in playing that card. What in the blue-white control? Your chalices don't hurt me. Weird way to parse that, but yeah, I suppose. Technically correct. And technically correct is the best kind of correct. I don't want to slam the Fable here because they're going to be like, I think I will Archmage's Charm that. So instead, every time you enter the O1 bracket, a blue-white gamer appears. A disciple of Wafo. A disciple of Wafo has entered the arena. Yep. I think I'm going to take this opportunity to shatter the chalice. How many 1-drops do I have? I have Fatal Push. I'm not going to cast it. Spell Pierce. I guess Spell Pierce is relevant enough for me to shatter this chalice and like make a treasure token, because I don't think my hand really needs fixing at the moment. It's pretty good. I also have a second one. Yeah, let's just shatter this chalice, make a treasure. Make treasure, shatter your chalice. Go. Bolt. Is it just a Fable type of turn? Probably. It's gonna get countered for sure. I'm kind of missing land drops. Maybe I should have like drawn 2, discarded 2, pitched this Archon. I guess I'm jamming Fable for now. It's either that or like leave up Prismari command, make a treasure, draw 2, discard 2. Do you ever miss our long walks on the beach together? With Magda and all of her changelings? What? Hold up. There's a glitch in the Matrix. Control player didn't have counterspell? There's no way. I mean, I take those. I shattered the chalice just to discard this lightning bolt anyways. Fable's getting Leyline yeeted? Nonsense. What are they gonna do? Play a 2-mana flash O-ring? It's actually 3 mana right now. They need a Hollow Fountain. I really like the blue-white with Leyline Binding. I think that deck was quite good. Did I 4-1 with it or did I 3-2? I don't remember. Also don't remember where I put it. Here it is. I don't think Temporary Lockdown was good, but I do think that the 4 Leyline Binding, 4 Pending was quite good in this deck with the chalices. I want to play this deck more. I don't know about playing the Sparas and the Xanders. There might be some different combination of Triumphs you could play, but I think playing 2 Triumphs in blue-white's fine. Oh boy. Okay. Hopefully I just unsummon the Goblin Shaman. That'd be tight. Okay. We think that they have Force Negation. I don't think I play around Force Negation, but I do think I pitch Archon Fatal Push. Oh boy. That's quite bad for me, actually. I should save this Thoughtseize for the turn I'm going off. Shock your Jace, make a treasure. It's not a good play, but it's my play. Then I'm going to save the Thoughtseize for next turn and hope that they don't have multiple removal spells. Or they do have multiple removal spells. Hopefully not multiple counter spells. So Archon at least resolves, then I get some value. You got rolled by it yesterday when they had 3 counter spells, Snapcaster Mage and 2 Charms in the top 15. I don't know if you want to play Snapcaster and Leyline Binding in the same deck. I feel like the Chalice build works better with Leyline Binding. I must peep into this hand and see my imminent doom. They're playing the same thing as me, Leyline Binding. Yep. Got it. Shark Solitude. I can't cast Solitude, but I'm still going to take the Solitude, I think. Is Ren and 6 essential in creativity? Probably. Sure. Maybe I should have just waited. I just waited for creativity for 2, but I do have another one, so I wasn't that worried about this one getting Oda Ward. Maybe that was bad the more I think about it. If I rip a fetch land, I can go for 2 on the token plus the treasure token. They might just like hard cast Shark Typhoon this turn. I need a fetch land. All the lands were in last game apparently. Maybe I should have just gone for one there. I should have just gone for one on the treasure token. But I was feeling like extra greedy. Which will probably get me punished. What the hell is this? Chalice on 4. That's a big shark. Land? Land. Persist. That works. Guess they don't want to cast Jace anymore. Apparently not. Is it charm? Is it a charm? I think it's a charm. Hey, J-Dog Davins, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Froboy. Froboy, what's up? I love that clip of Spike so much. It haunts me every day. Okay, well, I think they're deceased. Mornidalian. Yeah, no hard feelings. It's just funny. Nice chalice for 4. Nerd. Bonk. Chalice, check yourself. Make a 4/4. Chad. Absolutely, Chad. Yeah, not sure if you want to play Chalice on 4 when you had a memory deluge in the graveyard that you wanted to flashback with Shark Typhoon, but I'm no expert. I'm no expert. Guess Mystical Disputes come in. And Inquisition. Alpine Moon doesn't seem worth it. Just for like shutting off manlands. Ashiok doesn't seem great either. I don't think I want MTGO. 2 mana Duress doesn't seem great. Got the Fatal Pushes though. Fatal Push does nothing. You're useless. Get out of here. I guess I'll bring the Emrakul in. Khans, run. It's the Emrakul. Young the expert dingo. I said I'm no expert. I think Binding's not worth it. I hope to find that out by the end of the stream. I'm going to play this build of the deck, and then I'm going to play the 5-color variant, and I want to see which one's better. Just got back in your workout, and 40 pounds on each side calf raises. You're dying. Calf raises are like the easiest thing for me out of any exercise. I used to do calf raises with 110 on each side. Like 110 to 150 on each side. But it was always the easiest exercise for me. I'm going to mulligan this. Oh, I was going slow. Calves are very genetic. That makes sense. Do I mulligan this? I think so. I don't really want to keep a 1-lander. I do have time against control though, so even if I miss my second land drop, it's not the end of the world. I just always made sure to like get a lot of potassium every day if I did do like calf raises or whatever, so I don't get cramps. Keep playing. Chalice on 1. Rest in peace. I guess. I think I just play the Sad Dwarven Mine so that way I can like curve out. 80-day Obsession Junkie. Yeah, I should have played either Mine on 1 or played this untapped, one of the two. You're gonna ice me? Okay. Why wouldn't you ice the steam vents? When does young dingo become elder dingo? I've said this many a time. Right now I'm young dingo. When I become 30, in 7 years, I will become dingo or just dingo. I haven't decided yet. And then when I become 40, it's midlife crisis dingo. I don't know. I'll figure out a name in 27 years. Or I guess 17 years. I'm gonna evolve like a Pokemon. Alright. Untap. Midlife, bro. Think you'll still be alive by then? Depends. I'll see how it goes. Play by ear, you know? That's what I'm saying. If you're getting these cramps, you gotta eat more banana, get more electrolytes in you, drink more water. No reason you should be getting cramps. There are plenty of ways to combat cramps. I'm just spitballing here. Fair enough. Why do they just not have counterspells? You're playing control wrong. You need to counterspell me. Fire. Fire, fire, fire. And that's fine, right? Land. For the greatest. I would actually like to keep everything in my hand, so I'm just not gonna activate this. But I am just gonna transmog one of them. You. I choose you. They had a Hollowed Moonlight and they didn't cast Hollowed Moonlight. That's crazy. Just get to go for round 2 next turn. As they tap out for something main phase. Was this Teferi? Jace? Not sure if these Jace unsummons are the move. Another land? 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 Aw, should have been more specific. Well, I'm thinking if I can Prismari command 1, 2, 3, land Creativity of the Reflection, then they have nothing. That's gotta be for the best, right? So drawing this land was still great. So I make a treasure, shock this Jace, spend all 4 Creativity of the Reflection, make them discard their last card, pitch the Shark Typhoon. Wrong. You read? No. Oh, I hit the Emrakul. Sick Emrakul. Really glad that just wasn't an Archon. I'm gonna lose to that. I'm just gonna lose. I have nothing. I spent everything. What did it cost? Everything. Forgot I even boarded in the Emrakul. Archon's run. It's improper sideboarding. What do you think is a better deck, your Rhinos or Glimpse? I think they're pretty much equally as good. I feel like sometimes Glimpse is better and sometimes Rhinos is better. This is Shadow of the Colossus. A fantastic game. Hello, Jeremiah. You've come to the Watch Me Lose with the Ed's Bad Deck stream. You can put Murktide in your Rhinos. I've seen it before. I personally don't recommend it because I don't think you're dumping enough instants and sorceries into the graveyard for it. But I've seen it before. I don't know if it's good or not. Oh, Murktide's better than both of those decks for sure. Yeah, Murktide's way better than both of those decks. Murktide has kind of fallen off the face of the planet for the time being, though. And I think that's because a lot of people are just trying out the new cards at the moment. At least that's my theory. Let's realize this camera's a little bit off. There we go. It's better. I guess I'm going to shock this, make it draw 2, discard 2. Otherwise, it just die to this. I think people are just trying the new cards out. And that's why Murktide's like less popular at the moment. But it's still very good. Finding the options on these modal cards is going to be the death of me. That's fucked up. Can't cast that one. Alright, I need to draw exactly Creativity next turn. I guess I could draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. I could draw an Archon. Shieldred is a house, especially in Standard. If you're looking to play a deck in Standard, I've been trying to brew this deck in Standard. Because I actually enjoy Standard way more than Pioneer at the moment. Because it doesn't have this cool card called Nykthos in it. I've been trying to brew like Mardu in this format. And I can't quite figure it out. I 3-2'd with this deck. I'm not sure what it's missing. I think it's just missing more removal. Maybe you... I don't know. I never really had a problem casting Invoke Despair on 5. New Shieldred's just very good, period. That card's kind of insane. 55 Canadian. Yeah, it's gonna be expensive. I mean, card's cracked. Get out of my deck. Get out of here. You suck. I'd rather have a 2-mana Duress. Your Rhinos could be the best deck. I think Glimpse is incredibly powerful. Assuming you hit well. Yeah, your Rhinos is very good too. So I don't know which one's better. The 60 card Domain Rhinos. I think that the 60 card version's a lot more consistent. What did I lose to in Standard? I lost to your deck. And oh no, I lost to your deck twice. I remember now. Yeah. I beat red green aggro so many times. I beat it like 3 times. I just couldn't beat your deck. So I need to get blue. What's up, Perspiring Mike? Hello. What am I bidding here? This is interesting. It could be the mountain. Maybe it's just the other Tainted Indulgence. I don't want to hit my land drops in this matchup. I'm gonna ban a Tainted Indulgence. I don't know if that's right. Bring a hot garbage list that I'm gonna have to pay for you to suffer through. Alright. As soon as I bin the other Tainted Indulgence, I draw the Persist. Awkward. Suppose I try to resolve this Fable. I do Dono decks. Not very often though. I'd like this Fable to resolve. No. Yeah, I get it. I said doo-doo. Come on, chat. Come on, chat. Not again. Thought we were better than this. Thought we progressed as a society. Yeah, I kind of just assumed I was going to draw a land. I didn't think I was going to draw all 3 creativities. I'm just going to sandbag these and just play like the fairest game of all time. Then once they start dealing with my fair stuff, then I hit them with the creativity. They're looking for a verdict right now. And you beat my mopey creatures. More mopey creatures. No. I would like to keep all these cards in my hand. I'm going to continue to attack you with mopey creatures. That's just rude. It's just so rude. Another Fable. Thoughts, comments, questions, concerns. I'm not gonna let you best my shitters. They're here to stay. Putting Leyline Binding in a deck where it has no business being. I mean, that's my favorite kind of deck. Jam Leyline, jam Fable into every deck. See what sticks. Speak of the Leyline Binding. See the Leyline Binding. You're the old man of the fantasy video game. Back in my day, we didn't have these fancy cards. We didn't have 1-mana flash O-rings. We had to work hard for our O-ring. Smack. I need more shitters on my board. Get a Dwarven Mine. I think I think I'll let him have just one, just a taste of glory. Back in my day, O-Ring Crash Moto. Just a little taste. Counterspell, you got it. Bring back Domain Zoo. I have ideas for that deck. I also have ideas for humans and Shauna, because I think Shauna is very good. Like, unreasonably good. I just don't know where she fits. Like, imagine attacking with Shauna and then just, like, Ancestral Recalling at the end step. Like, that's so broken. Like, what the hell? Oh, you're not gonna be happy about what's gonna happen. I wish you good fortune and the creativities to come, opponent. Alright, enter combat. I won. I did it. I'm the best. Man, creativity's so messed up against control. Yeah, makes sense. I don't know if it's good. Because they also had, what, something Might of Alara? So there's Gaia's Might of Alara now. You do get the full, like, +5/+5 effects. Maybe in some sort of, like, prowess decks. I'm kind of surprised that that's not something Spike has done already. Like, remember the old, Domain Shadow decks? That were playing, like, Teamer Battle Rage plus, Might of Alara? Maybe Infect, I don't know. I know what the shell would be. But Infect is just, like, not a good deck at the moment. Going out for the Infect homies. Actually good, I'm glad that Infect sucks right now. Playing against Infect is so frustrating. Explore, Growth Spiral, Remand, Scape Shift. Take the Scape Shift. Did you mess up somewhere big? I think you messed up pretty badly when you cast that Chalice on 4. And you just shut off your own Memory Deluge. Other than that, I don't think there was anything too major. Probably Snapcaster Mage. I was watching Demonic Tutors play that deck with Snapcaster Mage last night. Yeah, Remand's crazy good in combo decks. Like Storm. But Storm has like multiple uses for it, so it's kind of hard to make that analogy at the same time. I'm gonna just play this, I think. I'm binning these two. Mountain. Oh good, a Fatal Push. Yeah, unfortunately Chalice does nothing as creativity. Why would you do this to me? I thought we were friends. I'm gonna make them use a Remand. Use your Remand. Leyline overrated, creativity understated, mental state deflated. Mangu buying Soul of Windgrace, elated. I'm gonna get shifted into next week, so I have 6 lands, 7 lands, I die. That's good. That's good. Our chances of winning this game desecrated. Buy high, never sell. Paste. Remand me. God, escape shift is so hard to get to time travel. Yeah, I don't know if any of you watched the Game of Thrones, the new episode last or Sunday night. What's today? Tuesday? Yeah, Sunday night. It was so good. It's got me watching it now, and it's really good. Well, no spoilers. No spoilers. I guess I am gonna survive this turn. Yeah, House of Dragons is surprisingly good. I agree. Do we think they have another? Can I play around another? Probably not. 1, 2, 3. I think I only go for 2 though. So I can copy one of them. This is a fire. Oh, I'm gonna get fired. In hindsight, not my best idea. Brutal. Could've gone for 3. I got greedy, and I'm gonna die for it. I got hella greedy. It's been decided by the Creativity Council that crabs are no longer good enough. I'm no longer part of the Creativity Council, so I guess I never was, but, you know. I have so many tools for this matchup, and so many bad cards like Fatal Push and Lightning Bolt, and just shitty Prismari Command. Who's in that? I'm not. I don't know who's in it. Probably some nerds like J.K. Torborg. Just kidding. I love Torborg. I'll keep this. Seems fine. There's no Decker Bench at the sideboard. Yeah. DT handed me this list and he was like, go have fun. I mean, everybody's playing like multiple copies of Fire and Ice right now, so I think it's probably fine to be playing it. Did I want the Embercool in this matchup? Probably, actually. Yeah, you're right. I should have brought in the Embercool. Embercool would have been pretty good. Okay, we're going to be playing after this 5-color creativity. Then if we have time, we'll run like a Jund League or something. But it depends. It's not going to be the longest stream today because I do have to go bring my car back in. Since the first time I brought my car in, they were like, alright, we're going to paint this. And I was like, sick. And then they called me 4 hours later and they're like, come pick up your car. And I was like, what? They're like, we're not going to paint it anymore. We're too busy. We're going to paint it actually next week. I guess it was like a week and a half later. So I do have to go bring my car in after I finish streaming. Yeah, I've had the same car since like high school. And the paint on it is oxidizing because I guess I didn't wax it enough. So I have to go get the hood repainted. Or not the hood, the roof repainted. Hey, Plumeveil, thank you for the follow. Which I'm not too happy about, but I've had that car for like 6 years now. No, 7, 8 years now. I had that car for a long time, so I can't complain. What does that cost? $800, I think. Which I'm also not too happy about. Yeah, it's not cheap. Had your car for like 9 years. Yeah, I want to try to keep like my car in good condition, not have to buy another one. Singing the Ashiok. Yeah, it's expensive. Flusterstorm. I will pay for the Flusterstorm. Stop popping up. Get out of here. Get out of here. Second Flusterstorm. What is happening? I want to say no. That's a lot of fluster. I wonder if we're gonna ping Ashiok, if they're gonna ping. Alright, pinged Ashiok again. I think I'm attacking here. This will set me up super nicely for next turn. Now I can just like never die. Can't you see we don't want you here? Scalding Tarn. Sure. Pinged my 1/1. I have a modern deck and paper. I have pieces of Grinding Breach. Like Grinding Station Breach. And then I also have Murktide. I guess I have both of them technically completely built, but that's just because there's so much overlap between the two. But I like don't play paper magic because my FNM goes until like 1 a.m. I'm not about it. Not about to go play paper magic until 1 a.m. when I have to wake up for the challenge the next day. Let's do this. They have given up. Alright. I gave them white mana for the binding, you're right. That sounds pog. That is very not pog. It's very, very not pog. I should have brought in the Emrakul again. We talked about it, and I forgot. Any scamming today? Probably not today. I've been jamming a lot of scam lately, so let's mix it up a little bit, you know? So I played Jund in last night's prelim, and I want to play scam again. As much as I love scam dearly, I like to mix it up still. I think I keep this hand. I think it's good enough. Do you see creativity turns? Yeah, they was it not Vorinclex? Forget the dragon's name. Valakut. I like forgot the name of it. I was like volcanic. Wait a minute. I had to play Niv in the challenge. I think I'd rather play. Oh my god. I think I'd rather play Jund than Niv. I think Jund's a little bit more powerful. I don't know. I still can't figure out like how to fix that Niv deck. It's got inherent problems with casting spells, and I don't know how to fix it. Feast your eyes upon this abomination. Oh my god, I clicked on the wrong card. I meant to click the mountain. I'm so sad. This is all Norwegian's fault. Ad nauseum. Leyline binding. Ooh, Shadow Prophecy. I'm in. Anything with Shadow Prophecy, I'm in. I didn't want to ego anyways. Ego is for the weak. This is somehow Ed's fault. See, we have a big upgrade over Ed's variant of the list because we actually have a Triome that's the correct color. Anyways, give me your scape shifts. I need them for science. No. Show me the fluster. Who's got the fluster? You got the fluster? Veil of Summer? Bruh. Not cool. I really like this Spell Pierce art, which Ed was also hating on, by the way. Now, this is some Fire Emblem, I think. It's been a minute since we've listened to Fire Emblem. This isn't a remand bug. I cast the thing, they cast remand. I cast Spell Pierce, they cast Veil, so only my spells, or their spells can't get countered. My spells can still get countered. Yeah, remand's like the new hotness. I'm gonna lose to this Dryad. I'm going to 1. Yeah, I have to mill myself. I have to hit an Archon. They need to crack these fetches. I'm not just dead. Only mostly dead. They didn't crack the other fetch? What? The fuck? Now I'm just confused. I am at 1. I am just dead. Ooh. Ooh. Then Family Guy. Yes or no? Yes. Got you 2 yes? Both are okay. What if neither are particularly funny? Yes, yes. Yes. Wow. I guess I'm just a South Park hater. I never made that claim. Yes, both are great. Both are acquired taste like LaCroix. LaCroix. Alright, hold on. What am I bidding here? This is Ed's deck, I'm pretty sure. Might not be. Might just be food. Your hand is very good. I don't really know what to take from it. If they play one of these two on turn 1, I don't care. Maybe just take the finale, but I can Spell Pierce the finale. Asmo's not doing anything right now. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Asmo anyways. Family Guy has thinking jokes more frequently. I'm enjoying Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty's pretty funny. Um, hmm. I've always really, I don't know, I'm a big fan of Family Guy. One of the funniest clips from Family Guy. Probably have to watch that off stream so I don't get like DMCA'd. But I will watch that later. Um, I'll spell pierce this. Yeah, the few episodes I've seen of Rick and Morty have been really funny. Maybe it's just because I've like grown up watching Simpsons and Family Guy and not South Park, because I just never really watched South Park. Like the few episodes of South Park I've seen, I'm just like, eh. But I've seen so many episodes of The Simpsons and Family Guy that I just think they're hilarious. That was a really good draw. I think it's gonna be a 2-2. The Boondocks is also really funny. A lot of things on Adult Swim I used to watch too. Transmogrify. This thing's gonna be a 2-2. Could shock it. I think The Simpsons and Family Guy are mega overrated. I think it really depends on like you watched them a lot when you grew up. Because there's definitely a nostalgia factor for evaluating how funny you think that like The Simpsons are. I think I'm just gonna kill that. I need to draw a land. I remember distinctly watching like the Margaritaville episode of South Park. I don't know if that one was like considered one of the good ones or not, but that's the one I specifically remember watching and being like, it was okay. I don't know if they have, I guess if they have an Asmo, then they can answer the Archon. If not, they might be dead to this Archon. Yep, make a food. Green finale for Asmo. Oh, my entire board gone. Just like that. All they have to do is discard a card, attack, kill. That's so rough. Always Sunny. I don't know. I was never big into like, is Always Sunny considered a sitcom? Ooh, persist. That's actually a great draw. Genuine question. 1 green. It is. Is it similar to Boseiju? So wasn't supposed to happen? Didn't have to be like this? Not like Big Bang. I was gonna ask, is it like How I Met Your Mother? Is it like Frasier? Big Bang? Like what's it like? Because I haven't really seen it. Is it like 2.5 Men? Because it's arguably my favorite sitcom. 2.5 Men is really funny. It's very dark. The opposite of Big Bang Theory while being the same genre. The Bing Bong Theory. You're right, it is the Bing Bong Theory. Whoosh. I think I just cast a Fable here. They drew an Oval Chase, so I'm glad I killed that Asmo. Oh my god, they drew another. Stop it. They make 3 foods this turn. So I can kill my Goblin Shaman. My Joblin. Well, I can for sure resolve a creativity at least, which is nice. I still get to keep my Goblin Shaman too. It's like Christmas. I get everything. Malcolm in the Middle. Malcolm in the Middle is like nostalgia. It was very funny though. I don't think it aged well, personally. Okay, we got there. I guess Ashiok's pretty good in this matchup. I don't think I want Leyline in the Void. I'd be going, age fine. I don't know. Some parts of it are really funny. Some parts it's just like, could have been better. I can get rid of these thought seizes. I don't know if I need them. I just want to be playing to the board a little bit more. I'm gonna take the Emrakul. When Grace Jun, the new truth. I got lucky, so take it with a grain of salt. I did get lucky with that deck, but at the same time, I think it's quite good. I destroyed Sprouts playing Scam with it, and Sprouts is like the person that originally made Scam in the long ago. So I think it's got like some good matchups and creativity. Like against creativity, I got so lucky. We're gonna mulligan this again. 1 to 4. Alright, a keepable hand. Think I gotta bin that and hope that they don't have it. I'm gonna bin the Transmog. And I have to bin one more card. Probably the Prismari command. This is my hand now. 7 lands. Don't think I can keep the 7 lander. Yeah, Windgrace was fantastic. I don't know about the rest of the cards though. Like, are you supposed to play it in the Saga shell? Are you supposed to play it in like a Twilight Mire shell maybe? Or not Twilight Mire. You know, the green-black cycle land. Forget the name of it. Nurturing Peatland. Grist? In this economy? I might just die to this Grist because I didn't bolt the Goose. I was saving this bolt for an Asmo. Because Asmo kind of destroys Archon pretty badly. But now I guess I'm just going to lose to this Grist. How old was I in 2000? I was 2. Maybe 3, depending on the month. Apparently, I was supposed to always bolt the bird. I also thought seized away my creativity. Oof. I started college that year. Sheesh. Stop it. I'm gonna bolt your Grist, I guess. I used to watch Malcolm in the Middle, like, every day when I got home from school, so come on, cut me some slack. Yeah, bolting the bird just makes me die to Grist a turn later. I just didn't want to get ulted, but oh my god. Alright, let's just go next. When I was 2? No. It's called reruns. Remember back in 2006? When they had reruns of television shows airing all the time over and over and over? Like, I've probably seen every episode of SpongeBob. My first job out of school, I'd work 2 hours and then watch Malcolm until my roommate was ready to leave at the end of the day. This hand sucks, I'm keeping it. It's fine. Maybe we'll get there, but we have a lot of filtering to do. I would still watch SpongeBob. SpongeBob is still hilarious. On game 3. SpongeBob aged like fine wine. We're watching Chowder. Chowder was also hilarious. There were so many good Cartoon Network television shows back in the day. They just replaced with random BS. That makes me sound like a boomer, I know. But it's true. Where do you find the speedrun tracker? It's called Live Split. Live Split. You have to like design it all yourself, so it takes a little bit. Like Ed, Ed and Eddie. Banger of a show. Courage the Cowardly Dog. Great show. Hell, even like Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends was a good show. Chowder. Banger. Regular Show. Amazing. That was one of the newer shows that was just goated. Regular Show. Fantastic. Adventure Time. I loved it. Ed, Ed, and Eddie. Dexter's Lab, amazing. Yeah, dude, if you go back and you watch Courage the Cowardly Dog, you're like, damn, this show is kind of messed up, actually. Drew the Emrakul, by the way. Guess I'll dump a Prismari command. Jebby's bringing it up, just because Jebby's old. Gotta cut him some slack. I don't have to fatal push this yet. I think it's pass. Bringing up old shows at the old shows section of the stream. How dare you? What are you gonna do? Attack me? Yep. I will take it. Deciding if I want to Prismari command something. Because this basic mountain, my man is like very awkward. Everybody hated that. Alright, I'm pushing this thing. I have to get that off the table. Gilligan's Island, holy shit. But Ugly Martians, I don't remember that one. I think that one was before my time. Blue's Clues with Steve. You already know. Definitely watch that. Speaking of Island, another, oh, they have a Feasting Troll King in the graveyard. I guess they're gonna get that back this turn. Total Drama Island, surprisingly a good show. I think that show was like kind of underrated. Am I supposed to play Fable here? I think I'm just supposed to play Fable. It sucks, but that's what I'm doing. It went on for too long, I completely agree. If they like left it at 2 or 3 seasons, it would have been perfect. It definitely overstayed its welcome though. 1, 2, 3. Finale for another Asmo. I am in danger. I don't have an Oval Chase, so maybe I'm not in danger. Got a lot of looks for this Fable next turn. I discarded the Boseiju too. Sheesh. You're killing my shaman? My shaman? How could you? Oh, thank you for the follow. You got that dog in you? Alright, take it. I need to hit a creativity or persist. I am the best. The best, most skillful Magic player to ever do it. Boop, boop. Oh, got an Emrakul. Good. You're the best around. And no one's ever gonna take me down. Oh, does it keep you down? It's been a minute since I've heard that song. No, don't kill my Archon. My Emrakul's gonna annihilate. But someone did in fact keep him down. It was this Trail of Crumbs. And DT. I don't think Street Wraith is gonna save you. Emrakul, obliterate. I mean, annihilate. Alright. Sure. Why creativity with no red and 6? I think that red and 6 belongs in the deck, but I'm trying this list from Demonic Tutors because he was like nagging me to play it. He was like, you need to try it. It's really good. So I'm trying it because he said that it was good. Trusting Ed was my first mistake. I agree. He like 3-1 the prelim with this and he was like, you should try it. And I was like, all right, fine. So we're going to compare this list to the 5-color list with Leyline Binding of red and 6 and see how it goes. I want to see if it makes a huge difference playing red and 6 and Leyline Binding and whatnot. We're going to experiment. Didn't you 4-0 the prelim? That's not what's important. What's important is that my opponent has an Esper Sentinel. I can't cast anything. Like, Ed was, like, swearing by this Persist package. He was like, the Persist package is so good. It's won me so many games. Yada, yada, yada. Butchered English because it's Ed. This deck has no elementals. Where are the... Yeah, I don't know. That's so many Esper Sentinels. Holy. Alright, hold on. Chill, opponent. We can talk it through. I'm gonna let you draw a card. I'm gonna hate it, but I'm gonna let you draw a card. We can talk about it. Should have run Bile Blight. I wish I could play Bile Blight right now. Cold Snap foil Bobble Places should be here in 4 hours. Post a picture. Post a picture in the Discord or something. I want to see this shiny cardboard. Lotus Bloom? What the shit? Is this Tameshi? What is happening? Or the 2-2 bracket, baby? They have Borborygmos Enraged. Oh boy. 1, 2, 3. It's gonna cost me so much to kill these. What did it cost me? Everything. I could just creativity for 2 and kill both of them that way and let them draw 2 cards. At that point, I'm probably just so far ahead on board, I don't think anything matters. But they could have Counterspell, which I'm kind of concerned about. Do they have Counter Magic? I don't know if they have Counter Magic. They could have, like, Spell Pierce. I don't know if that's something I should be playing around. It's Tameshi. They don't play Counter Magic. This is the list. We're going to look at it real quick. Alright, they don't have Counter Magic. They have Spell Pierces in the sideboard. Spell Pierces in the sideboard. Gotcha. What do I think of Rad Nauseam? I'd play it. Looks pretty sweet. I don't know if I can guarantee they discard another Esper Sentinel. That's all 4 Esper Sentinels. Kind of wanted to do this. Kind of wanted to do this creativity comparison today, but I could play it first thing tomorrow, if that's fine with you. Tomorrow works. Awesome. Yep, I got the list. You're gonna stream tomorrow? Nope, it's over. Well, I'd like to do it at your convenience, right? So if there's a preferred time that you wish, then we can make it happen. Yeah, I can't imagine that either, Mr. Rabe, so I'm gonna just compare the 2 creativity lists because I want to see which one's better. Only outs Maelstrom Pulse. Well, apparently they don't have Maelstrom Pulse in their deck. Alright, against Tameshi, we gotta bring in Leylines. We can get the list. This should be on Cardboard Live, right? Oh, the binding one? Did I post it? I haven't posted it yet. This is the binding list, though. I guess I'll post it right now. Where the hell is it? There it is. Leyline of the Void. On MTGO, I guess. Oh, I should be cutting here. Maybe Tainted Indulgence or Is It Charm? I'm gonna cut 2 of these. I don't know if this is right. Remember that 5-color deck I played? The Hammer with Archon Persist in it? It was Hammer, Omnath, Persist, Archon. And that was the worst deck I've ever played. To this day. I believe I'll draw a second land. Yeah, I should have brought an Ashiok. I forgot about Wargame. Even though I just looked at the list. Modern. Binding Creativity. Alright. I'm gonna upload the 5-color creativity right now. EE on 0. Well, that's just messed up. I believe I will draw a land. Hey, Onyx, thank you for the follow. I don't know if I said that. Okay, it's up there. So both lists are up there now. What's the deck for standard right now? I can give you a standard deck. This is my standard deck. I have been working on this deck since last night. 1 whole day. And I have to say, it's laggy. What the hell? Why is it so laggy? This deck was pretty great It just needs some slight tuning. I think it needs a little bit more removal. Standard's actually really fun. Hey, less than a day. It's still quite a while, you know? It was probably like 2 whole hours. I made the deck and I played 1 league. Actually, it was more than 2 hours because I got stuck in a 17-minute queue because nobody plays standard on MTGO. Yeah, I was trying out Shadow Prophecy in the creativity deck and it was pretty good. I think it's like quite good actually. Getting a 3-mana Memory Deluge in this type of a deck is really, really good. Really strong. I don't know if it's worth it though. It might not be worth it. Is it raining? That might just be construction. Certainly good in Grixis. It's only good in the 5-color variant. Yeah, I don't know if this is where you want to be. We're going to try out this list next. In theory, I think this card's really good. Not sure it's better than Prismari. I'm not sure either. But I wanted to try it. At least that was a second land, which I guess is good. Omnath, Wargate, Goblin Engineer. I can just take the Omnath. I don't think I care about the Wargate right now. Looks like it would go better in the Persist build. That's why I stuck 1 Persist in the deck, but I don't know if it's even like worth it. Yeah, this is Tameshi. I really don't know. I feel like being able to like instant speed, look at the top 5, put a creativity into your hand, and then untap and play the creativity seems good to me. In theory. Nice red and 6. Now sit there and wait while I while I draw my 3rd land. Yeah, the 2 life might be hard because you're already dealing yourself a lot of damage with the mana base. I completely agree with you on that, but I think it's interesting and it's worth trying. You don't think Prismari is the cut? We can edit it before we start. To pop their engineered explosives, make a token here. Watch out, he's working toward ult. I'm scared. I'm terrified. I think that's a combo too, right? EE on 0 and Lotus Bloom. Hey, Seeker. I'm doing pretty good. I'm probably gonna cast it in Body at some point. Yeah. Why not? You know, if I don't, who will? They played a 1-2. I am scared. Worried even. Alright, let's make a treasure. Pop the engineered explosives. Engineered explosives down. Decisions. Well, I could unmoored ego to Tameshi, and that might be good. But they still have a Wargate in their hand, and I kind of don't want them going crazy with Wargate. Maybe I just hold up Spell Pierce. I just need to hit lands. This is like a lands waiting room type of game. I think I just pass. I don't know if they can necessarily kill me. Lands waiting room. Teferi. I'm gonna Spell Pierce it, because if they want to pay for the Spell Pierce, they have to crack the Lotus Bloom. That makes it like really awkward for their Wargate to be good after that. So I think this is a fine Spell Pierce here. I don't really want that resolving because they can bounce the Leyline. If they bounce the Leyline, I'm kind of screwed. Also gonna Fatal Push this Goblin Engineer. Yeah, exiles the Bloom, exactly. I'll Fatal Push the Goblin Engineer if they pay for it. And I can still have Lightning Bolt up for Tameshi. It's a 2-3, right? Oh, excuse me. Pretty sure Tameshi's a 2-3. New Zelda next May. Is it like Breath of the Wild Part 2? Yeah, it's a 2-3. Tears of the Kingdom. That sounds sick. Gives me an excuse to finally go play Breath of the Wild Part 1. I didn't finish that game. That game is so long. Yep. To replay the Leyline, I was thinking about that. I had nothing else to do. I think Breath of the Wild's better if you don't finish it. Finishing it made it worse. I have a lot of games I need to catch up on, but I've just been on the Moto grind. Ego before he gets Tameshi into play. I think just replaying the Leyline's fine too, but then I lose my treasure token, which isn't ideal. Maybe I was just supposed to ego Tameshi. Or ego like Lotus Bloom. Yeah, that might have been bad. Maybe I was just supposed to do that instead of replay Leyline. There's Tameshi. I don't even think they're going to do anything with this Tameshi. I'm just going to get to bolt it. I could bolt it fairy. This Ren's going to ult. Just like kind of interesting. That's not a land, I know. It's actually an 8-drop. I don't know what I should bolt here. Should I bolt the Teferi or should I bolt the Tameshi? I'm leaning more toward the Teferi, but I don't know. I'm gonna ult the Ren in 6. They're gonna cast Eladamri's Call, probably get an Omnath. You go the Cultivator. I don't know how many Omnaths they play. I had the list up. Let me look. They play 2 Omnath, 3 Cultivator, 1 Borby. Big Borb. I'm just gonna bolt the fairy. I don't know if I really care about the rest of those. At this very moment, I need to draw a land or a way to discard. Ren and Tameshi sort of irrelevant. Yeah, that's the idea. My worry is that I guess I'm just gonna ego Cultivator Colossus next turn because it's gonna kill me the fastest if I don't draw a land. Your AC stopped working. It's gonna be 95 today. Holy shit. They play Besage and Odawara. That's true. Discarding the hand size might be the plan. If I die from Tameshi beats maybe. Pluses the Ren again. Leyline of the Void just like shuts the deck down completely. It's turn 8 and I have 3 lands. 2-2 matchups. What did I lose to? I beat Asmo Food. I don't even remember. Oops. I beat Control also. What did I lose to? I believe one of them was Hammer. Yeah, one of them was Hammer that I lost to. I don't remember the other one. Discarded Borborygmo. So they have Wargate in hand? Yeah, sorry. I don't remember. They already played the Wargate. Can I ask why Unmortigo instead of Necromantia is just easier to cast? Pretty much the same thing, but I think it's just slightly easier to cast. You have a Renal. Alright. I guess step 1, attack. Attack you. Put you to 1. Well, that would have been good if I didn't draw every single Archon. It'd been the Spell Pierce. I'm gonna name Cultivator. What do you have to win the game with? Nothing? Cool. This is why I always play 4. Because actually this list might play 4. I think I do have 4. I was looking at this list. This list only has 3. So I thought we were only playing 3. That was my mistake. I could have won the game. I thought we were only playing 3 though. Yeah, I could have just won. Mistakes were made. I don't think it's going to matter. Endurance isn't going to save them. Yeah, didn't matter. Alright. Well, 3-1 with, or 3-2 with that build. I think that build was okay, but it lacked. Certainly lacked in the Ren and 6 department. I just missed Ren.
Have you peaked? Bing bong, bing bong, bing bing bong. Have you peaked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.